I try to talk to people. What the hell?
All our yellers and screamers have gone.
Yeah.
No, you did good. You did your part. You did your part.
Yeah.
Wait till you see. I got you coming out of the courtroom.
Boom.
You? Oh yeah.
I was pretty pissed when you guys already left, and then I started yelling more at the judge actually, and telling him he's incompetent, he shouldn't be on the stand, and all this stuff, and he just put his head down.
He couldn't even agree with the prosecutor that Eric needs a lawyer.
No, he did not agree.
He didn't want to. The prosecutor was begging him.
He has such a hard-on against Eric Brandt that he will do anything to stop him and violate his rights. And
it's not just Eric. He's done this to other freedom-loving individuals throughout his career. He is known for stomping down on jury nullification rights, amongst other things.
What protester gets one judge for all his court hearings? It is unheard of. And this judge is supposed to be retired in the first place.
And please, any judge but him, and they get him.
And this protester had 6
lawyers, prosecutors.
6 prosecutors on the prosecutor side.
Verse 0.
Actually, some of that, I hate to speak for the prosecutors, but actually one of them was the boss, and the other blonde has tried to shut him down before on his incompetence.
I thank them, yes.
So I think they were mainly there to see what the judge is doing because they're trying to...
But you know what? They also have the power to say, Your Honor, we're going to move that this case be dismissed. Right? They can easily say that and move forward with the greatest of ease. True. They absolutely have the authority and the power to be able to say, this is a bullshit case. We're not going to bother with this. This is not just, and it's not in the in the best interest of the people. So, but they're not doing that. They're buckling down.
But I think they think this judge, and again, I'm not for prosecution, but I have to say this. I think they think this judge will deny it because this judge has the final say on whether it's dismissed or not. So I believe because they've brought up so many motions or so many things against him, like motions against him in court that I've heard, like with Amanda,
that's right,
and stuff, and he shuts him down every time. So I think they think it's frivolous for them to ask for a dismissal because he'll just right away shut that down too. And deny it like he has everything else.
You wouldn't believe it until you see it.
This comes from powers from up high, above Rogers. They're telling Rogers, they've assigned Eric to Rogers, and I believe that this comes from above. Okay, they're hiding, they're shielding themselves with Rogers because he's an old man, retired, you can't ruin his career. The motherfucker's like 150 years old, right? So the worst they can do is just put him off the bench, but at least he got the satisfaction of sinking Eric and all the protesters.
He couldn't remember 2 minutes in there. It seemed like his memory was totally gone. He asked Eric the same question 3 times, and Eric gave him the same answer all 3 times. I don't think that I should continue with that until I have legal representation. And then he asked him again 2 minutes later, and then he asked him again 2 minutes later. It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, and I think the prosecution has to play nice at this point to go to take it to other levels to actually get something done. That's I think what they're doing.
But I heard all this stuff of the guy that the guy that was the bus driver accusing him.
Yeah.
I heard all the shit that's written by the prosecutor as part of the evidence.
Woo!
And it's gonna make you piss your pants laughing. This guy's a fucking crazy. This guy says that Eric is part of Hezbollah. He says that Eric is part of the MS-13. He said that Eric is a well-known drug dealer, right? He said that Eric owns 6 different properties where he has all these homeless people flopping at all these properties that he has that he buys with his lawsuit money.
He wish he had
that doesn't sound illegal.
He said that Eric is part of the Zetas, right? He said that, I mean, it's like Eric is like part of every criminal organization in the world.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
Pathetic.
Obviously,
and you know what? Eric would love to have 6 places because he would fill them with homeless persons because he cares about people.
Exactly.
But he doesn't, and he can't.
He wouldn't be staying with me at my storage. Okay, if he had 6 houses.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you guys get to a pause in the program, we got to do some game actions. We got to get video of today's court. Requested we need transcripts.
We can't go in there now.
Yeah, we can.
We'll try.
Listen,
They didn't say we were trespassing. They just said
I'm going back in, and I've already told them I am, and they are welcome to arrest me for going in. They went. I told them to go back to Rogers's and hear that there was only one person removed from the courtroom, and the judge only has the authorization inside the room.
And do we have legitimate business to be going in there?
Yes.
And
because
what
we need to
that?
find out. So the first thing, a legitimate business that we have is to find out if we need to be here tomorrow for courts.
Good question.
So we have to go to the clerk of court's office and have them pull up Eric's docket.
Okay.
Right? So that is definitely a legitimate reason to walk back into that building to get the legal documentation that we need.
And they did not say we were trespassed. They said they had to escort us out of the building.
In addition, we need to get the transcripts from the last court date. In order to do that, I got to go get his thing.
But we left.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Order that. Or the video. Which means we're going to have to go to the city and county building to get the video. By the way, you can video record in the city and county building as long as you're not in a courthouse. I have that from a higher authority because it's not an exclusive court building like this. But I'm not carrying the camera inside to go get this documentation. So is that all we need is to find out for court tomorrow and the February court date to order video?
I believe so.
Okay.
What's the actual court date?
His last appearance on today's case.
Where's it go?
I don't know. You all right, buddy? You sticking around? All right. So I'm going to give this to you, somebody. I'm going to go and get this documentation. And the reason that I'm on this is that I want to make sure that we get to the city and county building to get the video that we need.
I was gonna say
no,
I
you
would go
cannot
with.
come in with me.
I'll go with you though without filming, so you have someone with you.
Yeah, you need.
I'm not gonna let you go in by yourself.
That's fine. I don't care.
Right.
Can you put on a screen recorder and just audio in case they go nasty with you guys?
Yeah.
Trust me, they're not going to.
No,
I'm not even wearing. I'm not even wearing my colors in. All right. So I'll be back in a second.
This is really stressful shit.
He has a heart too.
I wish you could see the comments.
Especially
We'll take everyone for a tour of this beautiful artwork here.
That's why I don't
We're at Lindsey Flanagan Courthouse, 520 West Colfax Avenue, Denver, Colorado. Kangaroo Courts Kill. Fuck Judge Rogers.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go look and see.
Judge Rogers is incompetent. Fuck the police. Especially fuck bad cops. More importantly, fuck Goose. Go get close up, see, make sure these guys are okay too. They will not let me in here with the recording though.
They got through security, so. No cops surrounding them yet. They got through security.
Good.
Maybe sit down for a little bit.
Huh?
Maybe sit down for a little bit. When you guys go through the
An artist's work is never done.
machine, do you have any change? For auditors? He's going to get you water, Abby. Abity. I hope these cops aren't here for me. Huh?
Hey, you gotta know why they're there with the police
Unless you want it.
12 instead of 6. Because we believe that they're all good deep down. Fuck the police! No justice! No peace! Fuck the police!
Hey, you guys, film this. Film.
Looks like we might have contact.
There's 2 guns right there.
Turn their cameras
Oh, right
on.
there. All right, there's 2 of them. Look.
Turn their
Here, guys, I'm going to show you how you exercise your First Amendment rights, right? You stick up your fucking finger and you tell them, fuck the police.
How you doing, Abidi?
How you doing, man?
Good.
Get closer. Here, let me. Film yours. Film yours.
Well, we just went in there. He makes Eric fill out an indigency form, which he just did like 2.5 weeks ago, and they said they passed it and they accepted it. To fill it out again while he's in jail, like coming in strike for Eric Brandt. Frederick Barker Rogers, right? Judge Frederick Rogers.
Incompetent judge.
Yeah, the judge, right? So much so that the fucking prosecution is like, Judge, Your Honor, the city, like, it's
The prosecutor was begging him to appoint an attorney to the case,
the prosecutor
as the law
and
says.
the defendant, and the defense is fighting for Eric.
So
How crazy is that, man?
So Eric, he came here because he's incarcerated, right?
Yeah, I've never seen
So he came here for a case.
Yeah, I've never seen his docket list. It's like a roll of toilet paper, right? It's like rolled on, fucking, it's all dates and court dates, right? So he's being shipped around, right? He's got one in he's in Adams County now for chocolate, right? And the funniest part about it is that the guy that arrested him for chocolate got 90 days for rape. So the cop took a lady from a rehab to a hospital.
So you're mad at the judge for making him fill out another form?
No, we're mad at the judge for being an absolutely corrupt piece of shit, right? Absolutely violating the law in front of everybody, right? And he's done it to him, he's done it to Amanda Chilton, he did it to the Colorado 8. Okay, this is a judge that hates jury nullificationists. If you look him up, okay, he wrote an article 20 years ago, and this guy used to travel around America teaching municipalities how to fight people who are into jury nullification, which is an absolute right of the people. Okay, this guy has an absolute personal boner against jury nullifications, and he is flagrantly violating the law. And I'm not talking about little bullshit. I'm talking about shit where the prosecution's going, what the fuck? You know what I'm like? Nobody can fucking believe what he's doing, right? And then they've done it so that every time that he comes to court here, Eric, he only gets that judge. Period.
Well, that has changed.
Everywhere is so everywhere he goes, he's followed by this fucking guy, right? No matter what he says, no matter what he has a right to, he gets denied. Denied. He held the lady who was here fighting her, for her own case, pro se, Amanda Chilton.
So
he put her in a room and didn't allow her to voir dire. He didn't allow a pro se litigant to take part in the choosing of the jury. Can you imagine?
Doesn't sound right.
Didn't let her pee. Didn't even let her go to the bathroom while she was in there, right? She peed in a can while she was in that room. And threw it into the garbage. And they wanted to charge her with
destruction of property.
Destruction of government property.
Well,
I mean, this is absurd. Hold on. Out of the 6 jurors, 2 of them know the judge personally. Everyone knows. And one of them was just ate dinner with him that week at his house. What kind of weird shit is that?
You know this. I don't have to tell you.
This is a legitimate issue.
You know there's nothing that we can do as police officers. We got a call just to make sure you guys are only using chalk. You can only use chalk. Okay. I don't know about drywall, but
drywall is chalk.
It's chalk. So just make sure you keep it to chalk and be respectful to others who are trying to come and go.
You know
what to do.
You know my animosity that way. We talk kindly to everybody else.
Yeah.
We don't approach people; they approach us.
We're not violent or nothing. We're just trying to get a message out. Is all.
Okay.
So I appreciate you, man, for coming out and being a decent guy.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah. Hey, you guys know that there's a big problem. Also, we can't reach anybody at the jail.
The jail phones are not working.
Both city, aren't you?
We're not sure.
You're city.
Yeah.
You're both city.
Denver.
City police, okay. Right, because they were going to trust, yeah, okay. Now, it all rings sense. Let me ask this question while you're here. Because we might as well ask this question. How does one get trespassed from a public courthouse?
Good question, because we were threatened with arrest in here.
Yeah, so I want to know, like, just, you're nice enough to come and conversate with us.
So,
What is that? Because I want to know what I'm legally. We're using chalk, not paint, right? So I want to know what that is to be trespassed from the public courthouse.
So I think there's a state statute that says that you cannot disrupt the court.
you can't,
And
if
that's
you're
kind
just
of
in
a
the
catch-all.
courthouse, you can't be trespassed.
That's what we said. He said for us to leave the
Wait.
court, not the courthouse.
However, if you're disruptive to the proceedings, then that,
You can be dismissed from the courtroom,
Yes.
right? You cannot disrupt the court.
Because the judge loses his power outside the courtroom, right?
Yeah, but like I said, I don't
Case by case.
necessarily know that there's a city charge specifically, but I'm certain there is a state statute that it's kind of a general any sort of disruption in the court process.
Do you have to be part of that disruption, or if you were sitting next to a person who was disrupting, are you also?
Well, I'm sure it's a case by case basis.
Sure.
Right.
Because we were all forcibly told to leave under penalty of physical violence and arrest.
I know something. So, because I've been studying under one of the great teachers in the chartreuse with no shoes, I have an understanding that the state statute, and we, the people, need to verify this, but that the state statute for disturbing the peace explicitly excludes the hallways of a courthouse. It's written in the code. So that the disturbing the peace cannot be making a noise in the hallway.
Isn't it good that people know this stuff so you guys don't have to work so hard?
You're able to. So here's the deal. If your noise is heard in the courtroom after you've been disturbed from the courtroom.
Oh, mine was heard.
Oh, man. Now, Guzman. Well, you know about Guzman, right? A little bit of oppressiveness on the 16th Street Mall.
Besides that, Chavez almost running me and my buddy over on video at a red light while we had a green light and a walk symbol.
To walk?
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
And that's a complaint we didn't file.
Like
so
I said, we're not going to debate all these different.
No,
we're not. I was just asking. Literally,
we got a call to make sure that you guys were.
That's fine. That's fine. I appreciate your direct answer about the possibility of a state statute, but that your lack of knowledge about a direct city statute, and that's the key that we are building up toward.
So no arrests for sidewalk chalk today in this city.
No arrests for sidewalk chalk in this city.
Just wanted to clarify.
All right, cool.
no damage.
we're gonna do a thumbs up.
No damage. I like that. Good idea.
Be smart.
Let's do thumbs up.
If you're not painted,
You're dismissed.
Damage, so that is arrested.
It's all right.
Take care.
It's all right.
All right. So
You
we're
heard
coming
it
back
from the
tomorrow,
man.
folks.
He's
Let's check the
actually
cameras real quick.
correct.
Did you bring us lunch?
No. No.
It's not for us. It's not for us, though. Guarantee it's not for us.
He said you know it. I said us. So I just did things.
Hey,
Wait,
I was gonna say we're live streaming. You don't know. One of these guys are like, feed these bums.
Hey, we did that before. We went on like a 12-hour thing when they took our encampment in occupied Denver back in the day.
In an unmarked car,
And,
using the for official purposes parking only. By the way, just so that we're clear on these things.
Parallel parking.
No. Not parallel parking.
Yes,
It's-
right there. Look.
Yes.
Emergency vehicles only.
Emergency vehicles only, right?
Throwaway zone.
So the question was
How about
specifically that it's a police car. It's not an emergency vehicle, but it's a private vehicle, so there's private plates. And while we're on this, look at the 3 or 4 other cars that have private, non-government plates in this emergency parking.
That would have made.
That is exactly the issue. So does she get a ticket for parking? Hey, we need some assistance here now. That is not an emergency vehicle. That is not an emergency vehicle.
I got another car.
That was parked
I
here.
gotta fight at the school.
Oh, you gotta fight at the school. They gotta do the fight at the school. So the fight is going to park them, work it out before you get there.
Not enforcing the laws.
Talk America, free Eric Brandt.
Only enforcing the laws that they want to enforce. Obviously.
So, folks, I don't even know how long this live stream's going. I don't even know how crazy awesome Eric is going to feel about this. Because we do know that he's going to be crazy awesome. But we got to come back tomorrow for court. No, I'm not going to put that on camera.
Another judge?
1:18, 10 o'clock.
So,
No?
I mean, read the paper. I mean, what does it say?
It says he's here in court tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's a different case.
Got
So
it.
I got to go
So
in.
that's wrong.
Yeah,
Got it. That's where she messed with me.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it's okay. The idea is that we have to be back tomorrow.
All right.
So, folks, ladies and gentlemen,
We'll talk to you soon.
Brian
We're
Lobo.
Colorado Donkey Watch will be signing off here.
We're going to let it go now. We might do another action later, but we have to have a safety meeting first. So we're going to do that, and then, again, I want to make sure Colorado Donkey Watch, Pikes Peak Auditors, ZFG, Liberty Freak. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Loma. Cut the plastic. We're signing out for now. Thank you all for being here. Happy Fuck the Cops Day.
It could happen.
You guys are awesome.
She said, have his baby.
So I think